WGN's Alyssa Donovan is here with details.
Yeah,
Alyssa.
Jackie, so Donald Trump speaking for the first time today at a GOP convention in Georgia, and later today he will be speaking at a convention in North Carolina. The former president making jokes about his indictment and rallying support in his defense.
Former President Donald Trump met by a cheering crowd as he landed in Columbus, Georgia Saturday for the state's GOP convention. The event, his first public appearance since his federal indictment.
Every time I fly over a blue state, I get a subpoena. We want him before the grand jury.
During a speech in front of a Republican crowd, Trump cracked jokes about the indictment that was unsealed on Friday. Trump is charged with 37 felony counts, including 31 counts of violating the Espionage Act. The charges are related to classified documents found at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida last year. On Saturday, the former president called the indictment baseless and accused President Biden of abusing his power.
The ridiculous and baseless indictment of me by the Biden administration's weaponized Department of Justice will go down as among the most horrific abuses of power in the history of our country.
Trump is accused of defying Justice Department demands to return classified documents and telling his lawyers he wanted to defy a subpoena for the return of the materials. Experts say the crimes Trump is charged with are a matter of national security.
Documents that talked about nuclear secrets, talked about plans of attacking other countries. It is a national security threat to have those documents compromised.
The indictment comes as the former president is dominating the polls as the front-runner presidential candidate for the Republican Party. On Saturday, he claimed that was the reason the indictment came down at this time, describing it as part of a witch hunt by the Biden administration aimed at stealing the 2024 presidential election.
It's called election interference, and they're doing the best they can with it.
The most serious charges Trump faces carry potential prison time of up to 20 years each. Trump is speaking in North Carolina to another crowd of Republicans this evening. He is expected to appear in federal court in Miami on Tuesday.